Good evening, YouTubers. This is Tech Sergeant Mackey. Glow stick over here. I am out in the woods in an area called the Swamps. I'm in Northeast Ohio, and I'm out here. I'm actually with someone else over there who's doing his live stream, The Unknown Outdoors Trapper. And I wanted to do just a little bit of a video on this as we're hiking through the middle of the woods. Yeah. What's that? I see where there was a light stick over here. So we're out here seeing what we can find on here. And I probably walked over. Got a little rainy tonight, but actually kind of warm.
Here's a track. You see how this mud is pushed up?
You got toes.
Yep, you got toes right here. And how this mud is pushed up, so it's going that way. The heel's here. Look at that. You can see how this has been pushed down into the mud. That's covered with mud. So you have a track right here.
Yeah.
Going that way.
Literally, yeah, I didn't come past this way.
Yep.
I was up further. But yeah, it's going the other way.
Yep.
And I don't have to.
That's probably today. To be honest with you.
Okay, so it looks like we're headed down this direction.
Yeah, it's heading towards the swamp. You can tell that this is used quite often.
Yeah.
You can see how it's all turned.
I can see, yeah, where the leaves are turned up. And Trapper is very good at identifying tracks, which is what I want to be. So this is like the right guy for me to be around. So we just found a track. It's got toe prints in it. So not too many people would be walking back here barefoot. And I'm in an area, Trapper's been back here before and he's had all kinds of weird stuff happen. Before I turned this on, before we started, we were hearing movements and I was seeing literally like shadows darting across some of the woods. This is before I had the cameras on, isn't that always the way it is? So this is some, I guess what you'd say is off the trail or no trail hiking. And there is a swamp down here. I'm not too eager to get into that, but we'll see where this leads me. So if I apologize, my voice is a little soft. I am kind of on a mission with this one here. We're trying to track something. So I had an issue with some of my equipment and it completely erased one of my hikes I did earlier today. So for right this moment, I left that equipment in the car and I'm doing it the old school Blair Witch Project way tonight. Just for this until I can work out some of the bugs. I do see some, those look like the state property markers over here. I'm gonna try to make my way over here. Now I'm not in my normal spots. I'm not in Conneaut or Monroe Township like I normally am. I am in Northeast Ohio. So most of my hikes are more kind of like reviews, if you see if you want to take the trail or not, and just kind of the experience of being in the woods. This one is a little different. I'm out here because of some of the things that have been reported, and I do that too a lot, investigation. There's been a lot of weird things reported out here, and whether I'll see them tonight or not, don't know. Probably won't, but nonetheless, go and check it out. And it is a little creepy back here. There's the swamp down there. I gotta constantly look back. Trapper's back over that way. Okay. He's much better at finding footprints. He's literally what I would say is a professional at it. And I'm not. Okay. This looks like something put its foot over here and scuffed up the leaves. I don't know what it was though. Again, I am not on my home turf, and I'm literally wandering in the woods in a place that I'm not familiar with. While I always do my standard armament of a 10mm and a 9mm, both with Grizzly Buffalo bore rounds. That's always a standard for me. I always have that with me. So I always say that because you always got to be prepared for whatever you may come across. And there's another glow stick. Somebody's tacking glow sticks, so I know there's been people back here. Okay. So that may be some of like what I'm seeing with some of the, definitely where I can tell something walked, and then I find a glow stick, probably a person. Now on my hikes, I've run across a lot of homeless. Weird, it's like, this is like an old fence post area here. You can see the old fence. And I don't have all the background on the area I'm in, other than it's an area with some strange reports. And I'm kind of doing, going along with Trapper. It's his deal more than mine. But I did want to make a little video of this because I came out in the rain to check this area out, because this area has been heavy reports of I guess I say odd activity. And so that means I need to go check it out, because that's kind of the stuff I like. Now, if you watched, I did that night video last night, you know, solo, where I was at there. Being in the woods at night does not bother me. I bring my main flashlight, I have my spare, and you still have your cell phone too as a backup. It's got a flashlight, emergency. Yeah, and I'm always, you know, it's like, this is the military side of me. Is you're always tactical and always prepared for whatever you may meet. So I don't know if we have some homeless or hermits, or I've heard some strange animal activity. And I have got some info on, like, we have wolves in this area now, and I actually got some insider from some Fish and Game people that they've been coming over from Pennsylvania, where they started introducing them into the wild and mixing them with coyotes. And now they're all over Northeast Ohio. So I don't know if that's what, because So large canines have been reported back here, but exactly what, not sure. In this area, this swamp, it's like attached to some little lake that I'm not sure. I don't really have the background on. Now look, trappers over that way. You always got to check up too. Another ambush predator that we have in this area a lot are cougar, and we have bobcats. Well, they like to get up into the trees. We actually have some different varieties of fox that are also known for tree climbing, which is weird. And I guess that's what I'm looking for, is weird. So, that's definitely a track. What type of track, I'm not sure. Trapper's way the heck over there. I'm starting to wander off from them. Now him and his group usually have walkie-talkies, and whereas I got caught unprepared, I need to have one. I actually have some. I was unable to get them dug out in time to come do this. So I don't actually have one to communicate with him. But this area reminds me, and I don't know if there is missing. I know down the road from here, probably like 3 miles from here, we were originally going to take a hike down there, and we got to the spot where we were going to go into the woods, and there was a ton of police and emergency vehicles because there was a missing person. And again, I don't know what the stats are for missing people around here, but this reminds me of what you would find in an episode of Missing 411, Dave Paulides. And if you don't know his work, let me tell you, if you want a good story, listen to him, or he has his books, read his books. We talk about stories that are head scratchers and that will, at the same time, turn you right, turn you white, and that are 100% true. Dave Paulides is definitely the guy you want to look at. Just thought I heard a noise up that way, so I was swinging around. So I'm going to make my way over to Trapper's doing a live broadcast, and he'll have that up on his page too. The Unknown Outdoors. I highly recommend it. He is very good at what he does. He's got a lot of good videos up. And him and another channel called Cameraman Jack and Crew, they put out some very good videos. Interesting stuff, mostly. Okay, that was close by me. I heard something move. So these guys have been around in this area before, and they said they had rocks thrown at them. Well, I know this. I had a homeless guy throw rocks at me, and I drew my gun on him. If they want to throw rocks, I'll throw lead. So that noise was like right up close to me. If you hear that, okay, I got to talk to my girls from Oklahoma. I know you guys got surround sound. Okay, Madeline, Adeline, you guys, Erica, you guys got to put this or put the speakers on there. If you heard that noise where I said I heard it where I swung around. See if you can hear something. I want to say hi to a new subscriber, Green Eyes. Since you didn't actually use your name, I'll say it here. Usually if it's somebody's name, I will ask permission before I'll use their name. But Green Eyes is not really a real name. So, but hi Green Eyes, I appreciate you joining and hope you watch this. Also, guys, if you're on my watch list, I do want to say if you want your name mentioned in the video, I'm more than happy to do that. You just got to drop it in the comments that you're willing to be mentioned, because I like letting people know that, you know, and giving appreciation to people who support me. Wendy is another one who's been a big supporter of me here. She owns property along the Conneaut Creek and has been a big help to me in getting me information on some of the criminal activity and homeless activity, and just about other things going on along the Conneaut Creek and with historical things that I'm looking up. All right, guys, I'm gonna head back over by Trapper, and so I'm gonna end my video. I just wanted to do a short one. Again, I'm out meandering in the woods, so if you see something, drop it in the comments. I may drop another video in here too, I'm not sure. See how it goes. But this is Trapper's video. So if you want to see the whole thing in its entirety, The Unknown Outdoors, and I'm on there, you'll see me too. So it is also supporting me if you check out his videos. And again, Trapper's a friend of mine. Went to high school together, hung around in Conneaut together. So he's a comrade of Conneaut, I guess we'll say. Okay, like, subscribe, and share, guys. Let me know what you think of me meandering off trail in a creepy swamp wooded area. All right, I'll talk to you later. All right, bye-bye.